Cat Scratch Fever in the Hexagon. By IB Hexed. Crypto kitten Naomi Brockwell is the latest pundit to pile on her distaste for the Hex token. Well, actually not Hex itself, but the token's founder, Richard Heartless. Naomi is an actress, and she's damn cute, but her track record in developing new technology is non-existent. It seems the never modest Mr. H is the Donald Trump of the cryptoverse. People seem to hate the guy, and so he trolls them even more to get their ire up, and it certainly works. Richard Hart is a scammer, they say. In fact, one guy the other day put his hands over his ears, took a deep breath and, with a scowl on his face, repeated scammer 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 6,000 times until he passed out. After regaining consciousness, there were a couple of rounds of, not, and, R2. And no way and yes way, followed by sincere wishes of imprisonment and a slow and painful death visited upon the H-man. I started skipping forward to see if anything new was to be discussed or debated. Turns out there wasn't. The same is true for the latest Naomi vid. Truly snorable. So, what is it about Hex that has so many panties in a bundle? It is the transformation lobby, aka adoption amplifier. This is where people voluntarily send their ETH and are rewarded in Hex. Tons of ETH have been sent, and we're only on day 9, so there will be about $1 gajillion worth by the end of the 350-day transformation period. The H-man is going to make a bundle on this venture. To avoid the classification of Hex as a security, when asked about all the ETH in the lobby, Richard won't talk about it. If you haven't heard this before, yes, it sounds evasive, a bit fishy you might say. But, instead of asking clarifying questions or offering rebuttals to challenge this assertion, all we hear are shouts of, scam, or, it could be used to dump at a future date. Virtually every ICO I followed resulted in a huge run-up followed by a crash. But few of those were called scams. The key feature of Hex actively discourages people from dumping their coins, so at least there's that. And note how the regulators are coming down hard on ICOs these days, even going so far as to go after Reggie Middleton, who consulted with the regulators and didn't do an ICO and followed their guidance. But they shut him down and fined him anyway. People don't understand that, in today's world, the regulators work for the criminals, not for you and me. They never actually did, but that's another article I'll get to one day. Check out my other videos on this channel and you'll start to figure it out. Bottom line is Richard found a way to launch a new token and avoid the regulators. It has many unique and desirable characteristics. It does not try to directly compete with any other crypto and is the most fully documented token ever to be introduced. How much money he'll make in the process is irrelevant. Remember, in the past you got a white paper and a development team. The available information was sparse, and there was no way to assess the veracity of the assertions and assumptions. Even when the pictures were faked and there was no development team, people still poured in millions of dollars. To add insult to injury, crypto prices are being rigged daily by the crypto cabal using derivatives, and they're in bed with the regulators and exchanges. These are the real scammers. With Hex, all the information is available on the Hex.win website on roughly how many coins can be claimed and minted with ETH in the first year, and precisely how the unclaimed coins and the coins that come into existence after year 1 will be allocated. Not only that, but the rationale behind these built-in features is fully explained. Plus, there are additional videos that delve into each topic in detail. So, is Hex a scam? Nobody offers a reasonable argument. Will it ever be worth more than the value of the ETH sent to the transformation lobby? Nobody knows. Just like nobody knew back in the day which ICOs would work and which would lose you your entire investment. If you're uber conservative, then claim your free Hex tokens and check back in a year. If you're feeling lucky and want to put some chips on red, throw some ETH into the transformation lobby and do the exit claim routine and at least see firsthand how a smart contract can be programmed to implement some very interesting features. Otherwise, all you poopy heads out there, either come up with a cohesive argument that Hex is a scam and state your case, or admit you're just jealous, parenthesis we know you are. Or create something better. Anyway, get with it. We're tired of your whining. HEX is the first high-interest CD on the blockchain. It launched on December 2, 2019 and is free to holders of Bitcoin. Click the link in the description below.